Hi guys, and welcome to today's Forex price action trading video. Instead of putting up the normal Forex daily charts commentary, I decided to throw on the camera and go through a few daily chart setups and discuss the recent Greek crisis and discuss the price action and how we need to continue looking for setups no matter what the different type of market type, and how we can continue to look for trades and continue to push through and concentrate on the price action, not the news, not the economics or the fundamentals, and continue to look for trade setups. As I'm sure you're aware, unless you've been hiding under a rock, the market has been a little different and has been out of control on most pairs of late. This is Euro US dollar daily chart at the moment. Markets have been going one of two ways of late. They've either been making huge moves or they've been congested and really quiet. As we see here on the daily chart of the Euro US dollar, this has gone the other way. This has gone congested and has gone into a consolidation mode where prices wound up. When price moves into this mode, it becomes really difficult to make any trades. And it becomes really difficult to do anything, because when price is in these really tight consolidated markets, price is bopping up and down. It's more likely to hit every minor support and resistance. And when it's in these tight and controlled, consolidated areas, there's no space to make any high probability moves. So when we're flicking through our charts and we find these tight controlled areas, we need to be very mindful first of where we're going to play our trades, and secondly, if we do find a setup, how we're going to manage our trade. The first thing is we need to be making sure that we're finding our trade setups at the highs and lows. So we do need to make sure that if we're going to play a reversal, that at a high or at the low, we never want to get caught playing a trade setup in the middle, because we're going to be trading into a lot of traffic and consolidation. And we always need to be keeping in mind how we're going to manage the setup. It's so important how we manage our trade. The next chart I want to discuss is an exotic pair, but it is a fantastic example of how we can still hunt for trade setups no matter what else is happening in the broader market. The chart and the market is the Norwegian krone, Japanese yen. And depending what broker you're trading with, you can get very good spreads with this market, and this market moves really well and respects its daily levels. So this can be a very good pair to add to your watch list, and a very good pair to throw on as another market for you to watch, depending on what the broker you're using. You'll notice that the daily level I have marked through here, a major daily level. You'll notice that price was stuck above this level, and we've just discussed the congestion and support levels. Price was stuck above this level, and we had this really winding and congestion period. We had all these candle lows, and price was really congested above this level. So this was a major support level. When price does eventually break through this level, there's a very, very high probability that if price can break and retest this level, the price will become a price flip area. What I mean by that is price is in high likelihood to flip from a support to a new resistance area. That is crucial information because we now know that this has been it has been a strong support. If it can break, there's a high likelihood that it can be a new strong resistance, and we can then start hunting for new bearish trigger signals at this new potential resistance area. We leave this daily resistance mark there, and we can then start hunting for bearish signals at this daily level on our intraday smaller time frames. We can start hunting for bearish trigger signals on the 8 hour, 4 hour, 6 hour, 2 hour, 1 hour, etc. If I mark this up, if I mark it so we can go to the smaller time frame, so if I put a down arrow at this exact area and we move to the 4 hour, we can see that this was a very highly relevant area. If I move to the 1 hour, we can start to see that price was rejecting this area. Price was rejecting this area, and it was a very relevant. If I start to move to the even smaller time frames, we can see that price fired off this huge bearish pin bar, rejecting this major daily resistance area with a massive pin bar reversal trigger signal that sent price crashing lower. So this is what we're looking for. We're looking for a massive and very compelling price action area with a high probability A plus trigger signal that can get us into a great entry back into the price action story. And this is as obvious as they come. This is as obvious as they come. It is sticking right up at the high. It is a big, obvious pin bar that sticks out like a sore thumb. And it is sticking way out, protruding from all the other price action. It's not stuck back in the price, back down low. It is right up at the high. If we look back to the daily chart now for potential trade setups to come, we can see that there's potential now for this to be repeated. We can see now that price has now just broken a very similar level. So there's a chance now that price could now pull back and repeat this all over again. There's another similar level here where price could once again break and repeat again. And this happens time and again on charts, time and again. The same level here where price could have broken and done the same thing again, the opposite for a bullish trigger signal. These are the same patterns that happen on different markets, on different pairs, time and again, over and over and over. If you've got any questions about anything I've discussed in this video, please post them below or send me an email, and I'd love to discuss it with you. I hope you've really enjoyed this video, and I look forward to talking to you soon.